Today was quite the pleasant surprise across North Texas as we got a lot more rain than I know I was expecting. We are looking at really nice temperatures across the area right now. We also were in like the 70s for the longest time this afternoon. Highs are a little bit more warm now. 88 in Waxahachie, 90 in Cleburne, 91 in Hillsboro, 91 in Corsicana. So it's a little warmer now. The sun's been allowed to come out, and we don't quite have the protection of the rain-cooled air or the cloud cover at this point. We look at the actual the amounts of rain we got. Let me see if I can get that to pull up here. So folks in Waxahachie and Hillsboro lucked out the most. So about 1.25 inches in Waxahachie, 1 inch in Hillsboro, only about 1/2 inch in Cleburne, only about 1/4 inch in Corsicana. So these are all averages. I'm sure if you drill down to independent neighborhoods here, there's more or less one way or the other, but this is just averages of what we saw. But overall, more rain than I expected for us to see. I expected a few spotty showers here and there, but we had that large storm that pushed through, and it was quite an interesting event. We even had a severe thunderstorm warning out of it, so quite the eventful day. Unfortunately, though, the forecast doesn't really have that much benevolence with it. Friday, we're looking at about 99 degrees, and we may hit the triple digits, we may not. Maybe a little bit cooler. So I know the National Weather Service, I think, has 98. I put 99. I think we'll be a little bit warmer than that, especially in the main city centers. So Waxahachie, Cleburne, Corsicana, kind of those heat islands, as we call them. Those outlying areas may not quite get that hot, but overall, going to be warm. Saturday, we're back at 100 degrees. Sunday, 102. Overnights, we're again in the mid to upper 70s. And the winds kind of return. Saturday, it looks like it could be a bit of a windy day. We could see wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour Friday, Saturday, possibly a little bit Sunday. I don't think it's going to be quite as windy that day, but we are looking at conditions kind of getting back to what we've been seeing, right? We managed to get a really nice day out of the storms that we had this morning. And then outside of that, hey, we're looking at just a continuation of the trend we've been seeing. I'm sure we'll get back to breaking records. I'm sure we'll get back to next week. It looks like we're just going to be right back in the low to mid hundreds. Not a whole lot of help there, but hey, let's enjoy what we had today, and hopefully you were able to get some yard work done. And I know there was some damage today too. Hopefully it was cool enough to get out and kind of check those things out, and for those crews to start making the rounds. So this weekend is going to be warm. We had a nice break and a nice departure today, but don't let your guard down. Make sure you're staying safe out in the heat, because it's just going to keep on going. Sunshine wall to wall this weekend, and I'm going to be continuing to look to the horizon for the next chance of rain. I think we might have a small chance of rain coming up next week. I'll have more on that in the coming days, and make sure to check the weekday outlook coming up on Sunday afternoon. Until then, make sure you're following elliscountyweather.com and all the social channels on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter for the latest updates there. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe.